Coach Moses Aduku right there, impressed with the win, and he says his team will take it one game at a time. And of course, they are not there to count the numbers; they are there to actually compete and also get to win. So he has claimed his first win in the tournament, and he wants to go on to the next one. Now we have Nosakhare Igunma, the media officer for Edo Queens, joining us all the way from Casablanca, Morocco. Great to have you with us, Nosa.
Thank you, Doka. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. And of course, we've got Okpe Adebayo right here as well. And the whole of New Central says congratulations to Edo Queens for achieving their first win, making a statement win in their debut CAF Women's Champions League.
Thank you to you, Okpe, and the entire New Central and Nigerians at large. The support has been massive from the get-go. From the departure, the team's preparation, down to the departure, down to arrival, and even to the very first game yesterday. It's been massive support from the home fans. I would say a very big thank you for
Right. Going into that game against the Community Bank, I mean, it was a lot of fans actually were doubtful that Edo Queens, because it was a debut tournament for Edo Queens, we were doubtful looking at how they were going to perform. But of course, getting onto that pitch, they threw away everything that could hinder them from performing well and gave it their best shot and scored 3 goals, unreplied goals for Edo Queens. And the next opponents, talking about Mamelodi Sundowns, they lost their own game, which gives Edo Queens a major edge in that group.
Yeah, going into the game yesterday was there was a lot of jittery among the players. The players were not really. At some point, it was somewhat self-doubt that was in the players, but the coach did his job tactically, and of course, did ensure that, of course, he tried everything to put the girls in shape, and got the win for the girls yesterday. So I'm really enjoying the fact that the girls took the game the way it was supposed to be, win, and the coach himself had to somewhat find a way to let them know that if the Super Falcons of Nigeria were to play against the first team of the national team of Ethiopia, would the Super Falcons be scared? And the answer was, of course, a very loud no. And that sort of just gave them confidence. They now started seeing the game as well between the Super Falcons and that of Ethiopia, and they were representing the country and they were representing the region. And also, one of the ways the coach motivated the players to play yesterday was the fact that letting them know that it's just one game and it's not an entire championship. They are not playing Mamelodi Sundowns. They're not going to play any other team yet. It's just one game, Commercial Bank of Ethiopia. And it's potentially the only game they want to play right now. And the focus was there and the guests were locked in. At the end of the day, they got the victory. And I think that's how they were able to remove the self-doubt and also focusing on the game to get the victory yesterday.
All right, then, Nosakhare, let's talk about your star striker, or rather one of your star players, Folashade Ijamilusi. I mean, talk us through her development at Edo Queens. She's coming to the limelight for most fans after scoring a hat-trick on her debut for the Super Falcons. But, for some of us, we do know about her. But, talk us through her development so far with Edo Queens.
Well, she's been a fantastic addition to the squad. She joined in quite recently. Immediately after the championship ended in Nigeria, the Nigerian Women's Football League Premiership Super 6 ended in Yenebua. She joined up with Edo Queens, and since then she's been a fantastic addition. She was at the WAFU League Championship, where Edo Queens also won, and she scored 3 goals in that tournament, and getting quite a number of assists for the team. She's not just a goal scorer, she's one player that we can bank on to create chances as well. And the fact that so many persons do not know that she can also be played, or she can also play very well from the right back position or the creative midfield position. She's a versatile player, utility player that can thrive in any position. So seeing her play in the attack, I'm not surprised at all. And I've seen her play at FC Robo while she was with FC Robo before joining up with Edo Queens. She's played at the centre back, a right back, and also an attacking midfielder going into even before coming up as a striker. So I've been following her development, and she's been doing very well. It's no doubt that she has a talent, and I'm not surprised that she's showing it to the world at this stage of her career. So we're expecting more from her. And I believe very well that the Super Falcons, as top strikers, the likes of Uchenna Kanu, Monde Gift, should really, really be up and doing right now, because they've got a young lad who is as hungry and who is so dedicated and who is hardworking, coming for that position for them. So I'm sure that they'll probably be looking, oh, this guy has got what it takes. I should probably be coming up really soon for that same position. I think it's the starting point for her right now, and our development will continue. I'll continue to wish her well and support her.
All right, so heading into the next game for Edo Queens, the fans are also saying that they hope that this victory against CBE of Ethiopia will not get into their head. They will not get complacent, because it's just one win. They need to win the rest of their games to make it out of that group.
Well, if you listen to the way the coach spoke after the match yesterday at the post-match press conference, you'd understand that the coach is one man that knows how to knock off distractions. One major distraction that was actually in the camp before the game yesterday was the prize money. I have to say that here. Well, the prize money, and of course, we know that CAF decided to up the prize money from the previous football to about $600,000. And the ladies, the girls, were really surprised. And at some point, they were asking questions, and the coach had to just ask, if you won a regional tournament, the what would be, and you got 100 million. So what do you think you will get if probably you win the Continental Championship? So that was how he knocked off that. So I think the win already slipped past their head, and the coach has said that that game is gone. He had a meeting with them this morning, earlier today, and he told them that the game is gone, and they are looking forward to the next game against Masher of Egypt. And it's a very, very dangerous team, a very fantastic team. I swear that is in form. I think they were quite underrated by the South Africans. Mamelodi Sundowns. Hence the surprise we saw yesterday. But for the Queens, they are really focused now. They are locked in. Every attention now is to the next game. The coach has always maintained something that it is a one game at a time, and exactly what they've been doing. That's the focus of the team right now. There's no other game in the championship. There's no other game in the Champions League except the next game for the girls. So they are focusing on that, and a win, like we know, will seal the position for them in the semi-finals. And I think that's the target right now. Then from there we can begin to dream. For now, it's just one game, and that is the next game against AS Masher of Egypt.
All right, so looking forward to that game against the Egyptian club side, and of course, then we'll see the one against Mamelodi Sundowns. And we're already seeing the headlines, believing that Edo Queens have what it takes to go all the way in the CAF Women's Champions League. But of course, thank you very much, Nosakhare Igunma, for joining us today on the show.
Thank you, Doka. Thank you. And we'll continue the support from Nigerians all over, world over, to continue supporting the ladies. We saw the videos. I showed them the videos of Nigerians, women in Nigeria, sending their wishes to them. It really helped the girls up this morning. I'm sure that more of those videos, more of those encouraging statements, more of those posts, and jobs like what you and Okme is doing right now will continue to encourage the girls to make sure that we'll get to the finals, and not just get to the finals, probably get to win the trophy and still a second slot for Nigeria in the CAF Women's Champions League.
Right, so thank you very much for your comments right there. We'll keep supporting Edo Queens as well. Thank you, and we wish Edo Queens all the best.
Thank you very much.